And as people come in, Julie will let them in. I would like to start first by saying welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming and joining us. Good to see all of you here with another one of our town halls, where today we would just like to spend a little bit of time just sharing with you some of the things that are happening in the walls of our schools that you may not see or you may not hear about. Sharing once again our practices that we are continuing within our walls in our building, and just to update you on some upcoming events that will be happening. I would like to thank Julie and Sue and Shelley particularly for supporting this meeting as well. This is a joint effort, and it's a great team that we've got going. All of us came together to present this meeting to you. So we hope that we find it worthwhile. We hope that you find it productive and informative today. We do want to let you know that if you have to leave for any reason, or if you know anyone that can't attend today, we are recording this so that it will be available to you should you wish to go back to see it again, or to let someone know that may have missed it, that they can find it, and we'll be happy to share that with you. So welcome today, and welcome to this meeting again. Today we'd like to start out with Sue Fitzpatrick, who's going to share with us the current happenings in her world of Parent Perks. So Sue, why don't you go ahead and get started?
Hang on. All right, I'm unmuted. Hi, everybody. Gosh, it's good to see you here. Thanks, Laura. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about some changes to our Parent Perks program. We sure miss seeing you and gathering around our tables in each of the school buildings, so it's a little different this year. But we are doing these meetings now every Wednesday. So instead of once a month at each school, you have the option of attending every Wednesday morning, if you can, at 9 o'clock. It's been fun because we've actually got to meet some families from the other schools. So we've had sessions where parents from our Plymouth School and our Livonia School and our Dearborn Heights School are all together. We've talked about some great subjects. First of all, how to get more information about your child's day from your child, how to get your child to talk with you was our first topic. We're trying to focus these at each level. So sometimes they'll be focused toward the toddler group. Sometimes they'll be focused toward preschool. Sometimes the topics will be focused more toward elementary. We've done some sessions on helping your kids with their big emotions right now, helping them to handle, problems is what we will be talking about next week, getting them independently to look at their own problems and solve them. So do join us. A lot of new faces, a lot of dear faces, and if you can't come, we're considering recording them now. We haven't recorded our October sessions, but we're thinking about that going forward as well. So thanks for attending, and good to see all your faces.
Thank you, Sue.
Yeah.
Good to see you again, too, as well, even though you're way down the hall from me now. It's good to see you. Good to be home with you. And thank you for that information. We greatly appreciate it. And we know that our parents really enjoy those sessions. So thank you so much. Now we'd like to turn over the mic to Julie, who's going to share some fun information for you on a great topic, because right now it's Halloween. She is dressed appropriately for it. So I would like to have Julie go ahead and share with us some information about our Pumpkin Palooza.
Hello, everybody. It's great to see you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us today. I'd like to share just a couple of updates. Some of you might have tuned in when we did our live read for the auction winners. But for those of you who didn't, we did our first ever auction, and it was really fun. We wanted to still do something to celebrate Halloween with all of our families. We had a great party last year, and things had to change a little bit this year, so we decided to try an auction. We called it Pumpkin Palooza for fun. And we had a wonderful grandparent of two of our students grow actually in their own garden and donate 14 Cinderella pumpkins to the school. And each one of the classrooms and daycare and latchkey and several other staff members scooped up pumpkins to decorate for the auction. And it was lots of fun. The kids had a great time doing it, brought a lot of joy into the building. And for those of you who bid on the pumpkins, we thank you so much for your participation. And those of you who won, we hope that it's bringing joy to your home too. And thank you so much for your generous donations. With all of the auction bidding and the generous donations, we were able to collect over $800 for our pumpkins. And so we're really proud of that, and we thank you for that. All of the money from the auction is going right into our Operation Safe and Strong initiative this year. So that's going to continued safety measures for COVID relief for our students and our staff this year, so that we can maintain safety and stay strong throughout this year and healthy. So thank you for your support for that. It was so much fun. The middle school kids helped me read off the winners, and they had a blast doing that too. So that was really fun. If you didn't get a chance to see it, I did record that. It is on our YouTube channel. If you didn't know, we do have a YouTube channel. And so a lot of the meetings like this and some of the teacher meetings and the events that are going on this year, some that happened throughout the summer and leading up to the school year, are available for you on our YouTube channel. So check that out. That's fun. Halloween celebrations will be taking place tomorrow in the classrooms around the school. You should have received a neon green note that went home in backpacks and folders that details all of the happenings in every level. So that is something to tune into if you haven't had a chance to see that. But to summarize it, the toddler group will be carving a pumpkin and dissecting a pumpkin. They have lots of pumpkin works in their classroom, and they're going to have a special Halloween snack. So if you are a toddler family, make sure that you talk to your child about scooping all the goop out and looking at the seeds and learning a little bit about the life cycle of a pumpkin. Our preschool students will be coming in costume tomorrow. They've had special activities on the shelves for a long time now. There will be a special pumpkin patch for those kids tomorrow that they're looking forward to. And I also want to remind you, if you are a parent of a preschool age child, there will be 2 sing-alongs tomorrow that will be live via Zoom. And Miss Christie's class will be going at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Miss Jenna's class will be live at 10:30. So those links will have come to you through emails from your child's teacher. And some reminders as well too. So be sure to join us tomorrow. That'll be fun. The kids will be in costume and singing all of the songs they've been learning in music with Miss Kirsten. The lower elementary students will come to school also dressed in costume with their books. They've been planning games and Halloween prizes and snacks for those games. Upper elementary students also come in costume, but these are going along with presentations that they're doing on special biography projects that they've been doing in their classrooms. So the upper elementary students have been studying and researching and doing some biography reports on peacemakers and change makers in history. So children will be coming dressed according to their biography and sharing presentations tomorrow in the classrooms. Middle school will be doing a special mad science presentation with those students in class. They're going to be having lots of science presentations and experiments, hands-on experiences in the classroom. In addition, our middle school kids also do a Halloween service project that will benefit a local charitable organization. Daycare Latchkey also gets in the spirit of Halloween. Miss Kelsey, who is the director of the program, has been having a lot of special works on the shelves there too, and a special Halloween snack. They've also been reading some special Halloween books. One of the children's favorite is Room on a Broom. And so she has a special project where all the children have done an art project, and they're all writing the room on the broom from that story in the hallway. So that's a project they've been doing. So lots of fun things tomorrow to talk about your children with over the weekend. We do want to give one reminder. This has been a policy for a long time here for health and safety and allergy purposes. But again, under COVID guidelines as well, we ask that that goodie bags stay at home for this health and safety of everyone. We have the students are planning their own special snacks in class, and the teachers are making it special in class. So we ask that you hold on to your goodie bags and keep those at home. And we hope you all have a wonderful Halloween weekend, and we can't wait to hear about it when you come back on Monday. And I'm going to turn it back over to Laura.
Thank you, Julie. And your candy corn eye makeup is really making me laugh. I love it. You are festive and in the spirit for sure. And thank you for that information. I would like to share some additional information about our health and safety practices. Also, our current health and safety practices as well that we would like to share once again with you. But I think it's important that you do know this. You know, we are so happy that we are here face to face with your children. And we thank you for supporting us, and thank you for working together with us at the curbs and in the forms, and understanding that this whole routine is really quite different. And we have been met with such wonderful, positive responses from all of you parents. Thank you so much. That is helping to guide our practices. It is also helping us to stay safe and to stay healthy, which we are. And we're continuing those practices so that we can continue to stay safe, to stay healthy, and to be able to continue to work with your children face to face. We want to continue to do that. So thank you. And I want to share with you once again all the practices that we have put in place for your children, the current health practices that we are using. You've been a part of our drop-off and our dismissal practices as well, and thank you for coming and driving up in your masks in the morning and at the end of the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. We too are practicing mask wearing. I am in this room right now by myself with the windows open and my fan running, but any other time we are wearing masks, and our children 3 and up are wearing masks, and they've done very, very well with that, and have conformed to this practice probably better than a lot of us adults have done, but we're continuing that. We're continuing small group pods with no age mixing, and the social distancing, we're doing our very, very best with the social distancing. Sometimes it can be tricky, but we are doing our very best to adhere to the social distancing rules. Hand washing, of course, all the time, regularly. Hand sanitizing, of course, regularly, where we have those sanitation stations throughout the building as well in the bathrooms. Classroom cleaning and disinfecting is continuing 3 times a day, or every 3 hours is how we're doing it. And then we have daily deep cleaning with electrostatic equipment that takes place at the end of the day for the deep cleaning. We have in-class unit ventilators. We have in-class in all the rooms specially equipped fans with MERV 13 filters. Lots of outdoor time for both play and learning. In addition to those practices, we also have, we're doing the daily screening of staff and the children. You see that, including temperature checks. We have floor decals, COVID signage throughout the building and on the floors. For each student, they each have their own individual set of supplies with markers and scissors and pencils, etc. We've made sure that the lockers are individualized and separated apart from each other. So we have separation of all of their personal property and cubbies. When snack is served, the portions are packaged in individual containers or individual servings to the children. Beverages are pre-poured. Julie is doing virtual tours of the classrooms now. Little different practice than what we've always done, but she's got virtual classroom tours going on, virtual meetings with parents as well. And should someone become ill, and we really pray it doesn't happen, but we do have a special isolation room for that person with the proper PPE for the staff. And we are continuing with our staff training and our staff guidelines for doing the proper and appropriate, taking the proper and appropriate measures for our students as well. So we have lots of things in place. We are regularly reviewing those processes and those guidelines as well. They change. As you may know, guidelines have changed about exposure. And so we are having to change with those as well. Let me see. All right. Since we're outside a lot and it's getting cooler, parents, please make sure your children have the best kind of clothes to wear to be outside. Let's make sure that they're going to be warm outside. So please make sure that the children have proper clothing to wear. Also, if they're keeping second sets of clothing here, let's make sure it's not summer clothing anymore. And we're getting into winter weather. So let's make sure that clothing, socks, all of it is appropriate for the cooler weather so that the children can be comfortable outside. We also want to say at this time too, when we're talking about health and when we're talking about healthy practices, it takes a community. We are doing everything we possibly can to keep your children and our staff safe. I am always watching out for the staff as well. So we're doing everything that we can and working really hard at it, and we have invested in it greatly in every way possible. And so parents, we are going to put out a plea. You're going to see a communication from Kay very, very quickly, very soon. If not today, you will see a communication coming to you from Kay that talks about what we're going to ask from you to support us, to keep us safe and the children safe. And that is, we're coming upon the holidays now. Traveling is always a busy time during the holidays. And we're coming up on that. And for those of you that may be planning to travel, we are really going to be asking you to think about that and make wise choices about that. We're really asking that if it's non-essential, to please think about it. We request that those choices are really made wisely to keep people safe. So you will see information coming from us about this in particular, but I'm going to put that pitch out there to you now to please consider non-essential travel, to reconsider that. Let's stay home, let's stay healthy, and let's stay safe. One way we can do that is by limiting our travel. I also would like to give you some information about upcoming parent-teacher conferences, report cards, other meetings that are coming your way. For students grades 1 through 6, report cards will be issued to parents on Friday, November 20th. Conferences, parent-teacher conferences are coming up as well. I'm going to break this down for you by level. Toddler conferences will take place on Friday, November 13th from 1 to 3, and Friday, November 20th from 1 to 2. The toddler teachers will be sending out the sign-up information to you early next week. So if you're a toddler parent, watch for that. Preschool kindergarten conferences will be taking place on Monday, November 16th and Friday, November 20th. So if you're a parent of a preschool or kindergartner, watch for some email early next week from your teachers. They will be sending that out to you as well about how to sign up. Lower L and upper L conferences usually run and coincide with the issuance of report cards. So they will be notifying you, the lower L and upper L teachers will notify you either by email or through a special note to inform you of how to sign up for conferences. Middle school has already conducted their conferences. They did them in August. They'll do them again midwinter and in February too. And as always is the case, you may sign up for a day or time, but if in between you have questions, concerns, problems, don't hesitate to reach out. You don't have to wait for that conference. Please make sure that you reach out, either a phone call or an email. We're more than happy to try to help you and assist you through this if you have questions or concerns. We also would like to ask you parents to watch for a special event on Friday, November 6th. We are going to be providing for you, by level, a Zoom curriculum meeting. Now, this is normally a meeting that would have taken place as an event at night at 6 o'clock. Everyone would have been in the building all at the same time. Meetings would have taken place simultaneously. We can't do that. So what we decided to do was provide personal Zoom conferences for you. It will be done, again, by level. So the Zoom meetings will be conducted by all the classrooms at each level on Friday, November 6th. Teachers will be communicating to you the time of your child's level's Zoom curriculum meeting. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you are as well. Those are always informative, fun to see, fun to hear. Sorry it can't be live, but the next best thing is for us to try to provide an opportunity for you to see what's going on in the classrooms in terms of curriculum. It will also give you an opportunity to ask questions at those meetings as well, because although you won't be face-to-face, you will be live with the teachers. So you will be able and have the opportunity to ask questions at that time. I would like to now turn it back over to Shelley, who's going to share some information with you about a survey that's coming out.
Hello, everybody. It seems so odd not to have my mask on. I usually see everybody with my mask on at the curb, but hello. Just a quick update. I hope everyone is receiving email through Constant Contact. That's the primary way we're communicating school-wide information to you. And there has been a bi-weekly update email coming. There'll be another one coming out to you tomorrow or Monday, probably tomorrow. That will have calendar reminders, some interesting information, updates, links, that kind of thing, some pictures we're trying to include. So take a look at that. Tomorrow's update will include a parent check-in survey. There'll be a link right at the top of that that we'd like you to take a look at and take a few minutes to fill out. It should be quick and easy to fill out. And then that feedback will be shared at our next town hall meeting, which will be Friday, November 13th at noon. So take a minute to fill that out. So continue to check your email. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. I hope you're following us there. We're trying to post content as often as we possibly can so you can see things in the building and learn things that way. Julie mentioned the YouTube channel. We're regularly recording, as she said, and adding information to the YouTube channel. So that's going to be a good place to find information as well. So that's pretty much all I had to say. So fill out the survey and we'll get back to you on the results. Thank you.
Thank you, Shelley. That's great stuff. We appreciate it very much. As I said at the beginning of this meeting today, I'm looking at such a strong team here with Shelley and Julie and Kay and Sue. All of us come together regularly to meet, to guide your children, guide the staff and the teachers, to do the very best that we can possibly do to make this face-to-face learning productive. The kids are happy here. I need to tell you, it's really joyful inside the school. They are happy. They're happy to be here. They're happy to be with each other. They're happy to see their teachers. The relationships with their teachers are just as they've been in the past, mask or no mask. The relationships are strong. And if your child has moved to another level and is starting a new relationship, trust that those teachers are working very hard to work closely with your children. These small pods allow for that, for sure. And we're really pleased at how well things have gone so far. I'm so proud of everyone here in the school, all the teachers, all the parents. The children have adapted and done so remarkably well. Again, we want this to continue. I want to continue to come in. I want to come in and see the children. And I can't wait for the day when we can come in without masks and when we can hug, because I think we all desperately miss that. But that day will come, I'm sure, and we're working hard to get there. So again, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for following our protocols and our guidelines. And again, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here for you. Thank you.